Jai Bhairavi Devi Gurubhyo Namah Shri Jai Bhairavi Devi Swayam.
Well, dealing with the spine, being a chiropractor, I'm just wondering if the physical body can put limitations on what you commented on.
I really don't know what a chiropractic does. I'm not aware of it. I just see the boards, chiropractic clinic, I just inquired what this is and whatever people have told me, that's all. I really don't know what they do. But whatever they may be doing, their knowledge of the spine is from the outside, by studying, isn't it? That's how they know the spine. So when that is all the knowledge is, the best thing to do is only to help somebody who's all messed up in his spine to just relax. Trying to do anything more than that to the spine would not be good. All that is happening for most people is by improper attitudes, improper energy, improper postures, spine tends to contract. It should be like this, but it tends to sit back and sometimes grate upon each other and create tension and pain, nervous pain, sometimes very excruciating pain. So, if you can help a person to relax and stretch out his spine, it's fine. But too much meddling with the spine is not good. In yoga, we have what is called as Angamardhana. Angamardhana literally means… Anga means the limbs or the body parts. Mardana means to kill the body parts. So if you do Angamardhana, then everything in you will disappear from your experience except your spine. Only the back of your head and your spine will be still in your experience, rest of it will be like not in your experience. Like some of you are seeing when you sit for shunya, your hands and legs seem to be missing. So the whole body will be missing except the spine. So when you get a person into such conditions, then there are many things you can do with the spine. But that is not to be attempted in a chiropractic clinic, it needs a completely different atmosphere. It's not medical, it's not a physical or medical thing, it's a different dimension. I think a chiropractic could help a person to relax his spine. I don't know what else is being done. You should tell me.
Well, there are several philosophies on chiropractic, and it would take some time, I guess, to tell you.
But forceful pushing of the spine could make a person very dependent on the chiropractic.
Why is that wherever you go to, kind of preach or talk about stuff, you sit in a particular position, with sandals removed from your left leg up and right leg on the ground intact. Is it your style, or is it the way that one person should sit?
What is called as Hatha Yoga, the physical postures, it is about manipulating the body in such a way that you get to a certain geometric perfection, that your geometry is aligned with the larger geometry of creation, so that you're always in sync, you're never off. And how balanced you are, how clearly you see things and how well you do things simply depends on how much you are in sync with everything else around you. Whether it's people or trees or life or just space, are you in sync with it or not will decide how smoothly, how friction-free is your function in the world. Now, I don't sit like this all the time, only when I speak. How I am sitting, if I have to explain, there are many aspects to it. One simple aspect is the left heel. The left heel there is a point on the left heel that today the medical sciences are calling it as the Achilles. You heard of that? You heard of the man? Achilles? You heard of the man, you saw the movie. You didn't see the movie? Troy? You didn't see? An innocent boy. So, you put your Achilles to what is called as Mooladhara or the perineum in your body. If these two things touch, many aspects are cleared out in you for that period of time. Many aspects means your thoughts are clear, your emotions are out, and there is a very clear perception of what's happening around you. You heard that Achilles was killed because an arrow was shot to his heel. You don't believe if somebody hurts your heel, you will die, isn't it so? But Achilles died that way. And there's another person who died that way in India way before him. Yesterday was his birthday, Krishna Janmashtami. He also died this way. What this is trying to tell you is, they were killed in an expert way, not just slitting your throat or breaking your head, but just putting a point at the Achilles, so they had to die. So there is a certain system, energy system in the body. If that point of Achilles is in touch with your Mooladhara, when you sit like this, there is a certain balance, that you don't take any sides. See, all of us have our own opinions, ideas, ideologies, stuff, our own experiences of life. Your own experiences of life and imprints that you have taken in your mind influences everything that you see. You like this person, you don't like this person, you love that person, you hate this person. All this is because you're constantly taking positions of your own. But if you really want to know life, the most important thing is you don't take any position, you're willing to look at everything fresh every moment of your life. Absolutely fresh, every moment of your life. This is very difficult for people to understand. People who have been with me for 35 years, every day they are with me, working with me, doing so many things. I still don't have a single opinion about them. Only when I need to do some work, I may look at their competence and stuff, but I don't have a single opinion about anybody who's around me for such a long time. By now you should have formed your opinions, but I don't, because that is the essence of spiritual process, that we constantly looking at every life as a possibility. There is of course a distance between possibility and reality. Some will have the courage and commitment to travel that distance, some will not have the courage and commitment to travel that distance. But every life is a possibility. If you want to keep that possibility open, you never ever form an opinion about anybody of any sort. Good, bad, ugly, you don't form these opinions, you simply look at them right now. How are they right now, this moment? That's all that matters to me. How you were yesterday is not my business. How you may be tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow must be created, not concretized right now, isn't it? It's a certain geometry of the body. If you manage the geometry of the body well, you must… I'm telling you, right now, people, the Western cultures are going about propagating yoga is another stretching exercise. Instead of that, you can do Pilates, instead of that, you can do boxing, instead of that, you can play tennis. See, if you want to be just fit, go run somewhere, climb a mountain, play tennis, do something. Yoga is not about fitness, fitness is just one consequence. The important thing is to get the right geometry of life, because physical universe is all geometry. Now this building is standing here, whether how long it will stand, whether it will fall on our head today or will it stand for a long time, essentially depends on how geometrically perfect it is. The same goes for the body, the same goes for the planetary system, the same goes for the universe, the same goes for everything. Planet Earth is going around the sun, not with a steel cable attached to it, just perfection of geometry, isn't it? If little off geometry, if it happens, it's gone forever. And that's true with you also. If you go off your fundamental geometry, you're gone. It's very important at an early age, you do the right things to bring a right sense of geometry. Now you become competent to go through life. Those people who are thinking only good things should happen to them, obviously they're unfit for life. Because If you do not know how to go through harsh situations well, joyfully, then you will avoid all possibilities, isn't it? You will avoid all great possibilities of life simply because you want to avoid a little bit of difficulty. Only when you're geometrically in a certain state of congruence, then you're willing to go through any situation, no matter what it is.
Dhrani Namashri Jai Bhairavi Devi Maheshwari Namashri Jai Bhairavi Devi Nageshwari Namashri Jai Bhairavi Devi Vishveshwari Namashri